Someone no akwa we. Ene we minister wa te Kofi Oduro to hu guy na so hu no. Imagine say Akufo-Addo minister bi and akotena office what can na to so say ya. Enka you can imagine how poor NDC apparatchiks will do. What the ho? Senka Akufo-Addo minister and wako office bi pa o and wako kan na to so. Ewura de o me Akufo-Addo pa. Hey, what the no. So this is Sam George, communication minister. And Dr Bawumia Onyankwada. Dr Bawumia MPP administration Munyankwada. Na policy amudi Ghana. The drone service drones are deliver blood. Say niema Dr Bawumia mu ye edija Ghana waya die. Nanso so mama ko hwifuo we mu atwa tora kire Ghana hwe Oduro office wa watena se akane na to so. Che say akwa we pa ya no okasa Akufo-Addo ye arrogant me hu na me koma ye me ya so akwa we. Hwe e do so chechire. Hwe we senke MPP minister bi ne koye sade we anka the next day TV3 fo anya story. Hwe Akufo-Addo hu ana minister wo was so arrogant and wakunkonan ne no fo akese bi na wakunkon. Hwe e do so chechire. Okodu ho no nani agye say enema say ne say Bawumia ayede agya yen sha say free ase posterity will judge all of us yen sha say Ghana for ni din komo yen sha say free ase hwe video we hwe video we.
You see, our economy is not a textbook economy.
Okay.
When you have people like Bawumia who don't understand and all they know is chew and pour.
Is that what it is?
Oh, Bawumia is a chew and pour economist.
He's a chew and pour economist.
You see, our economy is not a textbook economy.
Okay.
When you have people like Bawumia who don't understand and all they know is chew and pour.
Is that what it is?
Oh, Bawumia is a chew and pour economist.
He's a chew and pour economist.
Absolutely. Wale Adam Smith.
A few moments later.
Pacho sauti edian o de frɛ Dr Bawumia sauti ye. Pacho so hu isa akwaye wo si wo say Dr Bawumia dey Wale Adam Smith. So naming na wode ma Dr Bawumia. So today akwa we Ghana ka for ka tell say we adago we Nigeria adago a so obedwa wo. On say we ne yamanidin a enye problem o. On say yamanidin ode ye kogina the court to cry be ka tell say we learned from him. On di ode ma Dr Bawumia say Dr Bawumia ye Wale Adam Smith. So te ye yanso ye ka kire ne say akwa we ye Nigeria adago we ye oga adago a so enye no ano no nyasa abuzi nyasa so we won amanfo so onye Ghana ni akwa we so onye Ghana ni now enro na Animguaseɛ ato ne say okopie Dr Bawumia nsi ba ko set di Ghana na de na mo ye ho drones a ye de deliver medical equipments na Dr Bawumia di animu Mr Digital Man oye ye nkofo criticize say no enye problem no ke cancer fonsa no oto opposition no o se Dr Bawumia ye Wale ayi Adam Smith omututu din eto ne yiri din nyina ene waba power obviously sa drip ho yen hwade yen hwade
behind the line.
Okay. They say behind the
behind
line.
The line.
You don't see the line.
For safety reasons, yeah.
What the hell? When a food ne send in just a quawe pa yan would be bo as I say, yet na huja so and odi akoko huja so we ne bo na hwe baby na football. What the baby na fu ne bo ne baby na football. Akwa wetimi run am fall down. As we guy be bema bia ye hunu so. Na de so obi wa obi ya adago a kire se we nyansafo ana. We ayi enije adago. Won so ye mponchi we from adago. Enije adago ebi no. We ono no hwe Dr Bawumia nim die kura no. Wo run ne down. Na we ye run no down to ubeda. Ewuradela. Hwe ne bo asa won sa wo de akokɔ hugya so a. De we aye ne bo asa ne bo gina ho no. Odi akoko huja so sana Sam George no tie. Akoko hwifuo party. Hwa de hwe.
Yeah, so we can just
Some of us can come here.
So this is more like a runway for a drone. The drone cannot take off vertically and land vertically. So we use this launcher system to launch it, and we use the recovery system to recover it. So we're going to do an actual flight. That's bringing the drone. We have loaded the package into the drone.
Attention. Let her pass, please. Sorry. Yeah.
So the drone is designed to be modular. So that if let's say the wind is good, we don't ground the entire system. If the battery has failed, we ground just the battery. And anything on the drone is replaceable. So like it's become very cost effective. So once the drone is already on, it will do its own internal checks to make sure that every system that it has is okay. If any of the component has failed, it will alert us. So the operators will do walk-around checks to ensure that physically nothing is broken. Once the drone is ready to launch, it will also announce that it's ready to fly. We have an in-house controller just like an airport. So once the drone is ready, they also communicate to the controller that the drone is ready to launch. And then he will give us clearance to launch or not. So once we are done, we see clearance from the controller. We have an in-house ATM to track the drones wherever they are. And also if we report an issue, we're able to check what the issue is from this unit.
When the command is about what, as is clear, launch your clear, access to launch 907.
I don't remember that.
Once it is in flight, we don't manually control it. The drone is autonomous. When it gets to the place that it has to deliver the package, it will drop the package and then return back to us.
What altitude did they fly? Is this fly?
400 feet
400.
above ground level.
They got up to 400 feet.
Yes.
Okay.
Design the flight path. Yes, we have an in-house GIS team that will design the flight path. So once we scan the package and assign it to the drone, once the power is on, it will download the flight path, just that path, and then it will use that. So the drone also can detect and avoid manned aircraft. So let's say right now, if it's flying in a straight line and you detect a manned aircraft, it can project its own route to avoid that manned aircraft.
Right. Enti omo chechire ni se de adwumadie na Dr Bawumia di ja wo mo no. Eno so omo ye rehearsal akere no. Eno be hwe na ni je no so omo ye me nhwe. Pa cho ye hwe ade ne nhwe.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh.
Macho.
You know if you miss. So when it's missing.
Enti o hwe ase no a na omo set another one for departure. Yes, in fact technology is fantastic and it doesn't fail. Yenhwe to omo base omo set another drone for departure. Yenhwe ombema Sam George na aye na wi ahwe nanim na hwe ne concert phase ni jovial phase ni hwade.
When the speed is about 1 meter per second, yes, is clear, launch your clear to launch 702.
Eti okọ ho no nani age we ohunu bi da onim sese eti bi da so daye e ma niam we nyina atimi happen e ma Ghana say ye all this technology with the help of Dr Bawumia from the MPP and we yes our project we nyina de Ghana etimi deliver kosaba asumdwiem Emma Ghana kuta all this software onim hu nyansa one ene ono abe inherit. Let us see the level on so be pejade yakone hwade chese wonam na why ne boost den chese ya ase asen ayed na ho ejaso we ena mo do oman ahye wo nsa na sankrofo we mu a na adafo we mu nimdie be ne woni tiri akwa we nimdie be ne woni tirim edie na waye ni consuency kura de na waye wo ho sa akwa ye friend Sam George we nimdie be ya ene woni tirim a wo ye communication minister Ghana ye people di ache.
Feels like a kid with a new I'm just asking myself, if I would have a launch pad like this, and drones, and the conference by the sea, flying sounds like it. Okay. It's gone up. The next one, that's it.
The system was not ready. The system was not ready. Oh wow.
It's a fantastic stuff to in our system we Ghana. And in fact, yena the MPP administration were my idea. Akwai was akwai no kohwe and say ya Dr Bawumia edi animu with the MPP administration systems wo mudi ja Ghana a ni nyina ye intact. Yentie said the way in charge in church mu kire mo bogus communication minister no mo anya no.
Accents. Oh.
This is blood.
Blood.
Yes. And today we don't have any blood yet. We are yet to pick up.
I see the various groups of blood.
Yeah. We are yet to pick up from the National Blood
We
Service
don't have
within the group.
any blood at all.
No. And that's like one of our biggest headaches. Ideally, blood should be available for everybody who needs it at every point in time. But
What's your blood group?
how many of us have donated blood?
GH
before?
articles. What's your?
Would imagine say would one say ontimi nya matured politics mu also ontimi nya matured but sa akwa we eno ye no ka che say Kufuor arrogant would hwe wode ne sa hye ne botom no aye ne bote say one ne girlfriend bi na edili as wo hu Ghana say we mu no mo so mo say Kenya Japan mu ye arrogant Kenya mu eye mpani pa Kufuor we mu such character we mu ade am dwane obi o double standard wo de hwe onya power kakra wo de he won say wono no em so wo yesoro o kosoro kobo ni bia en waden dan ne bu na nafu no obi afu wo fom wono kwa nafu no e hye ne mfe wo de hwe wono kwa afu no e hye ne soro sei se wonya akohwe okopen wo se de me I don't know se wonyim black sauce onye wono kwa nafu no mi hu ba bia bo en won so wo kosoro kobo kakra en wode ne sa hye ne botom en ase wone ne girlfriends bi na edili just say wontimi nya mature politics was akwa we no one mo the position we yakoma no we na we mu no sori huro Kufuor do etiti Kufuor do te se de Kufuor do wa bokoro no why you be pay mu nyina squarely you be pay mu pepepe
you just said that. No, don't know what your blood group is. I'm here.
I know it's true.
Yeah, be positive. Okay. I'm the pretty rare type, O negative.
Oh, nice.
I can give to everybody.
But you cannot. You cannot.
From any other person.
But it's good to give.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have these where we store our. So we have one for blood. We have the freezers. We have the vaccine and medical products fridges as well. What we try to have in house is a good system so that the cold chain products is not like the integrity is not broken at any point. So even though we have this where we are able to track the temperature at which it is at. Ideally, it should be between +2 to +8. And then we also have this backup system. So if this ever shuts down, we have this as a backup to still be able to read the temperature. Yeah. And then also it has a lot of like backups on it that allows it to work for some time. Even when like you're out of electricity, there's a battery system that will let it run for some time until you can work on.
So now that you don't have anything in the fridge, if a request comes, what do you do?
What is happening?
But yes, the good thing about the hospitals in Ghana, even though it is not like the very best practice, is to have a family replacement system. So usually when they reach out to us and we don't have the blood, then they resort to doing the family replacement system. But in an ideal situation, WHO does not recommend that we do a family replacement system. There should always be voluntary blood available, and so that's like one of the biggest headaches for me as a zipliner. Let's like try to find a way to work with our health system so that we have more people donating voluntarily. Sometimes people donate, but they want to get a small incentive for donating, right? It would be good to have like more people donating.
So the problem is with donations.
Yes, it's with donation. I think we don't have a very good culture.
Enti ediamu hwe nyina no training the good system the MPP administration eja Ghana ya training Ghana for nkoda the young people wo nim adwuma no emfeli and a feasible reality and scam okote se zip a real and ho na bogus communication minister no wonenam ho a waden den na fu hwe do so hwe aso what's our no I said Nigeria for no mu sini bi na so mu movie ni bi no ayi onecha fo ni bi no e from so onecha fo ni bi ne baba tunde mu ne wo de hwe ne ye no hwe so cheche hwe ni ye pa such way where communication minister way okodu on kwa de hwe utumi say oni brain bi oni idea one compared to a minister where you focus na wo kuta ni media fro bi idea pa na obetumi add to sa office we akwaye we idea no obetumi add asa wo yi movie bi head we so cheche wo de menya mental no but ne ye no me wo Sam George I don't care but sankofo ne ka kire say ekofo de arrogant en ne man ne ho ye mahino o me obi character nka me mfa ho because me character but akwa we o de tinifia nka me nkana sem ono ne timi giratinu aye ne nim de en ekofo do en Nebuchadnezzar what a bogus guy wo ye bogus sakwa we very bogus guy. What are you?
That was my interest. And which people will because now you are laughing at me. I'll be happy for you. I'm happy I guess we mean the people who were benefiting from to make it a very complete story. No, definitely. We will plan something. Yeah. For me, it's the fact that we're able.
What did you say? Onim bibia ewonim hunyansa one ene yambrifu no wo se woye bossy eti wo amoma mbrifu no kra wo de tie na sem wo keka nyina ase obi a wo nwene onim ade na wo kan onim hwe o onim hwe wei wo se enye bibia na no ka wo kwa wo frɛ wo mo na wo mama wo lead wo mama hu at least wo basic knowledge na wako enu tira wo ye minister no be odi niam bebre na begu trim wonte same akona bon wa to the sense say wo kotena hokora no wo de ti ono ankasa nanum asem akwa bon kai
to touch actual human lives. And look, I'm not hiding my faith. As a Christian, I don't gamble. I don't bet. I have my opinions on people engaged in bets and all of that. But I think that this would be a better use of that money people are betting and losing. If you are a betting man or a betting person, you stake a bet that Arsenal will beat PSG because we beat them 3-0 6 months ago. And then you go and stake the bet and then we lose 1-0. And your money has gone. Partey didn't know that you invested in him. Pudiga doesn't know you from Adam. And that money is gone. Meanwhile, you could have placed that bet in quotes in Grow For Me or in a farm and affected the life of a woman or a man and his kids and wife and children. And you are assured that a year later, at the very least, you get your money.
I was for and yes, I'm a time brother you akwa imentano. Ude imagine say baby I didn't go do on and come out the pa e dey in fa di wo kekeka no and come no wo di e fa di what one yet on say So nipa ye empty headed e wo bibi ho a say ya o on conversation on the oye wasa me video sama bonte aka me mfa ho wasa me video etu ye ndisi ni a akwa we yi obi a first person ese mahama resafo ne sa akwa we hwedo so chechire afere chacha o betting no wo de ho nkomo won say osuavu o madwen as aya on say wanya sa o so onim hu nyansa because ese ko buso mo critical questions ese o buso mo questions about the systems they operating on as a communication minister ese o your research no one finding the meaning of zip country be na ye bi mo ye challenges for how many years ese ko odi nkomo na ye hu say wo idea oni idea one wa bon and why say achenchena na wade ne bona no here we so church what a bogus minister akwa we pa
pretty much
perfectly said. There's only one way for the purpose of regulations I have to take out assured. The regulation does not allow us to assure.
So assure, well.
So I can't use that word, but 6 years paying back investors, we can imagine.
There's hope that you get your money back.
There's more than hope because we put insurance on top of the farms that receive the income. So you have that protection.
Once there's insurance, there's assurance. You know, so I think that it comes back to how we package this and sell this. That instead of throwing away so much money just in all kinds of bets on who's going to get a first yellow card and first red card, that at times has absolutely no return and no bearing on any other person. Why you've been betting it away? I laugh. It's important that we figure a way around tapping into that market and getting them to appreciate that our food security is national security. Food security is national security, and if we're able to invest in farms, if I'm not farming but I'm putting disposable income into someone who's actually farming and guaranteeing that farm, it's a full cycle. I get back to benefit from it. So I think that
I want for someone to me hear the interview in view. I want for this someone to me hear the video in video and I know say obedra lie obefu in fact obefu but me person Ghana for who say a legacy the MPP administration eja we zip project we feasible year adwuma nipa de wa yetua ne ka nti obi ka kire wo na wo nimu a wo akwohwe no kure hwade wa so
parachute that breaks the fall of the package, an air intake, and then our box, right? These usually do not come like this, and they are made in-house. So one of the ways that Zipline is able to give back to the communities that we work within is to employ people and train them on how to work on these things. So from the other room close to the call center is where they work in. So we have people that set up the boxes, work on the parachutes, and then also fill this with air so that it serves as a cushion for the products that are inside it. Yeah. Any questions? Usually when
what you get no crowd say any questions? Girl now or yeah you leader no some say any question minister or say no question. Rather ni a PF one about busa question. Just a guy ni where you dump. Me who minister where you dump me share bidao. Many politicians are dealing for so long, but me who minister where you dump say that. Okay.
Here no questions. It's either I have confused you or you understand very well. Yeah. Any questions? Usually when I hear no questions, it's either I have confused you or you understand very well. Yes.
So they are buying Nipa here. I should ask you. He says I should ask you that have you ever had an instance where your drone got missing and you reported it? Because you see, that's his job. You have a police report so that you can write statements. So, have you ever had to go to one of his offices to report a missing drone?
So, how the drones work is we've had an instance where it hits the high winds, like I mentioned, and it has a system called a parallel system. What the parallel system does is that when I take you out to see the drones, there's a small corner where there's a parachute in there. So when it gets to the high winds and it realizes that I can't go through it, it would deploy its parallel system so that the parachute comes out and then the drone would land at a particular point. But you know, with how our systems work, the coordinates that are used to draw the flight plan of the yes. So what it does is that once it lands at a particular site, it sends the controller the coordinates of where it is. And then in-house, like we mentioned, we do a lot of trainings. So everybody is trained on how to use like a certain system that we have to track the drone to get to that point. And then that's where the community integration also comes in as well, right? So sometimes we've had like a farmer reach out and say, oh, my drone need to be able to tell me farm. So then we even know where to start from, but we have the coordinate system. But we've not had one where we couldn't find it and we had to report to the police because our engineers and our fulfillment operators in-house are trained.
The package inside,
yes.
The one filled with air, you said you do it in-house.
Yes.
Where is the material sourced?
From outside the country. So it's shipped in. So we ship it in bulk and then we do that.
Do you have any plans of using the plastics around? You know, we have issues with, so that you can have a recycle plant to do this in-house.
Would you want to take it?
Do we have any plans? I mean
the conversations have come up a couple of times, but I don't think we've really firmed up on what we can do with the plastics in-house or in-country.
I mean, for us it is advantageous if we can source it in-country. But there is things that we can solve and then things that maybe there is an opportunity for somebody to provide. So we are definitely more than open
but
to
just a quick follow-up on that. Do you recycle from your partner agency? So you've delivered the medication. Is there a way by which when they take out the medication they send back this?
Okay, not.
So they just destroy them?
Yeah,
they
and
trash
they are
them?
biodegradable, so it's easy to just trash it. But we've
Engrofo we na di manim no wa say we no da bia no mo pa nwumtofo ho na o maska me Ghana fo no nti da bia bosu ke na wa mompa ya wosa se wa mompa ya obesa sa o se o te Ghana fo na se pa o se da bia me ka pa se mama te Ghana fo ase papa onim se de Ghana fo do ne se dwen eti wonim enwumtofo a obefa wo mo betim ama mo bribe no wode wo manante onim wo madwen se no se this year no oni as so-called Christopher na ye one no mo to nwom no mo bompa ye because it seems said today no most Christians no Muhammad me capture o madwen to no so o chene sofo no be control ni panama no eti Muhammad die ma we o ha dwen kaish ma we ha dwen o si o ma na si na twanwo 11 why was we na twanwo aye adwuma chese eti bosu kena no NDC fo na ada asem no a wo mo nka no kore na maami ya otie ya no we tuntum wa ye kokko ye frɛ no hwan ayi nana ya jantoa eno wo twa toro bi na toro no mo twa no ene o mo expose na maami wo se ye duru ba bi na koma nyina ate konso MPP be che ne de ne ko BNI no mo no obi a wakoma nya adwuma ye de na hu se ya be chewo ye ntie NDC Mahama Adamfo ya jantoa ye ntie no
I am not joking.
Completely unwell, and yet she was wheeled to the Bureau of National Investigation, as it then was, now the National Investigations Bureau.
Yes. My sister, Mina collapsed, and my heart and quite a year. You could crew me, eh? Kobe and I said, me almost a me Doctor. Yes, Dr. Tro, excuse duty. Say I'm dying.
Hey, that's a who exaggerated.
I'm not exaggerating. I'm telling you the truth.
And you pay your coin.
Yes, go and ask them.
Away, you pay your fine.
BNI.
Hey, now be a heart and one. I am. Oh, Nana.
I am telling you.
So, we oba timi sinkete se wo dia toro ankasa. It also there be an omupe justification to do something. So the point and say as what can be bini akasa wono nso aku MPP for ye ni say it is na you ye kochi wo bi na ye de ohunu ka ofori atam wo se me so ye wo se na nakoma nyina ne obi a ne system nyina ye shut down no and ye timi ne ko bi ye na obi a wakoma nya adwuma no wo de tie wono abeka wo de wo musa na wakoma nya adwuma wo ye de hu se ye de wo ko obi a wakoma anya adwuma no eye de na hu se ye de wo ko BNI o de yentie no ye ya ajanto an yentie no
away you pay your fine
BNI
hey now be a heart and kwana ye adwuma do
kwanya me yare
oh Nana
I am telling you
menga sa obuaba we de
oh
o do ale kakraka
da be me fa adame ato ha ko beka che
na so aka ho wa
I am not lying
say you are not working heart and kwana ye
my whole body I had a total system collapse
breakdown
o de hwe ono ani NDC no she blue suit no de was o munyina esere akobi da fini de ahen agwasa wa hwan was o munyina esere was o mo sere was omutimi di tronti say wadwene munya du ahon obeka say no kre was na akoma nyina ni wo zo hu say ya pati eti NDC ni boy mi da fini de obi mi da fini de wono ani NDC ni no was afi do munyina esere was o mo sere obi a wakoma ni ho no de na obi a wakoma ni wotimi hu say ye de wo ko
oh do ale kakraka
da be me fa adame ato ha ko beka che
na so aka ho wa
I am not lying
say you are not working heart and kwana ye
my whole body I had a total system collapse
breakdown
a total
and so you were sent to the
I am telling you
yeah that who say do ko
oh they say my ye ko at least we sane but
I also heart and kwana ye
of course so what your internal organs no I am just telling that your internal organs were not working ultimately
what also your internal organs in adwuma na onipa internal organs in adwuma no do who ani kura do be hu bibi wo wiase obi a internal NDC pa schools NDC school nyama NDC fo school nyama NDC fo pa school hu hia because minimum obi okoti mi akọ school pa wo timi kan science kakra obi a internal organs enya adwuma utimi NDC.
Yes. I am not joking. Me say me aunt wa hank be mo afre no. She took me there. Inti me kwa no kwa wo nyina hu me afre no mo tete haban ma me aunt no so won no ama me. Me lam ka kira wo.
Na bia na dan no asan.
What the yeah? Afre there bi na ho no ye kotete haban ma no say ye no ma na nom. Na we wo yiri ni a. Ene ne kunu hu na ma ne pa wo. Ena bi na ye tete haban. Na bi na ho no ye hospital. Ni etete haban se wo kono anenom Ghana we waye soko wo kas ma ye benya enkofo mo adwene mo ha so no matie o hwase mo wo kan wo
na na de true na
Sika, please. If
no, Sika, Nipe can and Nipe.
Yes, now can you
national security down.
Mango trees, no.
Yes.
Any name tree.
Mango trees and papa is a mango tree is a one. Yes.
Mango tree at the banana. I'm brutal.
Yes, they carried me there. Opa bisa me person body.
Mango I had a sack my.
Makasa I want to ask you. Makasa me yare akoma ya.
Person akoma pena na ye.
Adwuma.
The body ni na total system collapse.
Yeah, nuama wa no.
Yes, normal. Yes. It's mango leaves no bitty or see and farmer men. I'm telling you. I feel no more.
Now when na year ben no.
2017.
Na Dubai.
I swear. What are you talking about? Yeah, kukuru me de me ba hose me nyare. It's what is he talking about? It's one in Zoom meeting near so yare and so nyare.
Please, viewers, you can make it what you want to make of it. Nana Ajantwa on the floor there, and she said that she's been attacked.
Eti one say omutu akufuado nyina se friend Nebukadnezar. So who we are say. Onipa wakuma nkwa na ye adwuma na obi akotete ayi amanwo ama se wo kono anenom. Na sa nipa no kwa se nka obetimi na court. Ai wo NDC ni NDC na beka asem na ye wo NDC fo a wo mo so wo adwene wo fom wo na beji sa asem wo ye di o. Chese wo dwene wa se eye no mi bi na beda Ghana fo so e na mo atimi akoto abade ama sa ankrofo yi. Obi a wakuma nkwa na ye adwuma no wakuma nkwa no yesa timi kotete haban se kone konoa nenom e obi na ho ai NDC ni bachi edi because NDC ni wonwene ai wonwene o
Tongo ye Mombali nanga Kasongo mbona wewe Songa libala oh ye Kasongo mbona wewe Mombali nanga Atalia mama yake kama naye
Neba nangi
Katonda wamanyi katonda waki akawumbika embooko
Friday Kasongo ye Mombali nanga
Okay, my beer phone lines at home. What am I 0242 073 I had the reason so. Number on the screen as over to me a fan offer 3 to 5 minutes now yet was wagging. I had the reason so. You didn't come with brave, baby about the Befabia. Yagantua, will be an Akuma Yaguma, was say, I just say, any yet me a fan. It's Ghana for Mosempa, young Kwahumanosona. Yenti Ghana for na dwene bi na yento aso anoden
I am not joking.
Completely unwell, and yet she was wheeled to the Bureau of National Investigation, as it then was. Now the national.
Yes. My sister Mina collapsed. Na me heart nkwa na ye adwuma. Ye kukuru me Kobia and I said, me chere wo se me yare ampa. Doctor. Yes, Dr. Tro, excuse duty. Say I'm dying.
Hey, that's a who exaggerated.
I'm not exaggerating, I'm telling you the truth.
Any pay
Yes, go and ask them.
Anyway, you pay
Be a night.
Young callers and pick a call. Hello.
Baby pacho, baby body ninja shut it down. I come and na bedeka say.
Na
pacho go to me.
Wakuma de otimi kasa. Eda na wakuma otimi kasa yi.
Me mano tia na kuma. Guadinya kupo he. De bia me kasa gba me kan on. Ya na fit my question. Me say to be an NDC member no. Also, we didn't be a criminal 30%. At least, maybe our whole body also bears a 5% criminal. And some what to join NDC. Because you want send you a while. Obi can. Ayana, what trust you now? As was my case, okay, be ready.
Omejedi. I NDC.
I can't come on one regiment. What you there who see the oak? The woman then go. So, what did you not shut it down? I can't come on one regiment. It was new who not was me quite a yet have a brother who say, have I always say a man, if you are now one. You know, matter about 3 months. So it looks as if this year, no matter about 8 years.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Eh? I will be deep. Time I cast a gold for oil case here by. Including if you party bunkophobia, be deep Bawumia times and then Bawumia cast a Ghana. Yes, starting into gold from war. US dollar didn't share for me. This is Ghana gold now. You told the good Bank of Ghana one. And I bet CDH here. And they say CD Kuruma Kran, they say was a nickel of coffee of Winyashi. On one Bank of Ghana governor now was a number that cancelled the past 3 years. No. Good Bank of Ghana for Togo and that's a bit one. I'm not triple. The few come up pens with the near Yana. But will be any way for the few minutes up. I'm not triple. But it's not for you say, a friend say, me on Canan, the Crana coming from a eat of a coffee drew. So for the pant, I was all them. So for way out, or no, the man, sometimes never mean blame us for you. So for me to coffee drew in particular, maybe a man can't for us, but coffee drew in particular. Or what London and a Brabant Yamano. And nobody gonna know what I was a day Yamano. And not in the same. Let me tell you, say, why pan a sabi, ya 1 and 9 months. Our mammy, and ya won't know that will be soon about what I could feel dress what them say, could feel doing preaching children. What can be say, young baby at Ghana, one of the bitches of Ghana was going on the right direction. See, you see hospital 110 and your right direction. Yep, I just say you must have picked you, you're going to good asphalt. From a rather you see a Chinese history that you change curriculum, you introduce STEM education. For one district, one factory, one district ambulance, and the factory to Chenkra. Yes, I know Ghana now say, it is the Ghana echo right direction. Name of Dubai, no, a sanitary pad, the women there, or no, you are the Ghana right direction to I have Bobo. Yeah, coffee would draw, so be obedient coffee would draw. No, where ye are programming here. On can't see coffee do, and Bobo Triana can Yamai, no, who could never beside the Triana Samasoka. So, because I confirm saying no Mutia saw them more. Unya own palm, Nana Bana say, don't light. Basically, 2 days was what the moment my sorry, Hana Obofu. Because only any Julius Debra says only about power. Yes, someone is got to be more didn't he? I feel the Yahuma Bahama. Maybe I mean, Cassa, they be a mass mechanical cattle. Say the Nibia Gobiano, and one will be tra. I could be cattle the name of the power. See, so was going to be Kurani Gu. Ah, so what Dambokra who so was cut. So that, and no moon. Who say Wiska? This is the assurance and semi Muska because when they want to say, it did any pen as a sister of say, or moon, you have been no more yeno. I go on here now. I was going to be for some.
Medase, young fan scholar. Hello.
Oh, dear.
Not to say, Mammy.
Young Gopana Dumo, Nawanzo,
Adama Mientiwa.
Yeah, Mamma, 1 year, Jumana coffee already a week. Since best friend, Coffee would really had a best friend. Now, some Coffee would do is a lady that were a rapist. I were UK, Mawoko jail. What jail no, Animguaseɛ, Energy, what the bag Ghana until that time no, none brother or no son body, any good jam mafia. Ya no more brim. And they say, what on gay, Tessano, Manukosi. Na sorry da ya wokoto ni din Alabasta. Enti wono no wokasama NDC a wonim ne wanya free. NDC party nim. Enti wono de woye full time beneficiary. Na me pesa me send signal edema Kofi woduro say. Okwan ya wodi akufu ado efa aso no. Ye ba be kire na se. That's right. Ye ba ne ba be kire na se. That's right. Ne nkwasi akasa ne ni jimie na wote wa beti sienie na enkwasiafo no so wote na so rede mu wodo wo mo so se tie for this time round no ye be mad bu for boot so wan hwe ye na so ne ye begu man no kwa ye be fa so ye begu asore ne say ye be so japan de sin sore man so ye be come to the nearest point enti wo be sore no ye na ge so okotena kofia ayi odura sore dem a no obe se hit na e ba no anodin enti nya de wo betumi aye dai e no enti chimia ne no kwase asam no wo pia o kisa banya what is he walk or president ye criticism Kofi oduro po and say the things say ento sinketenketi o enketenketi ensia 40 Ghana cedis Brody nkete pensa 50 cedis. Buy 70, 80 cedis. 1 tube of yam. Yam pass kofi oduro ba be ka emwasa kwasiasa makati say o ma body ko ye bi twasre abotre bi say mafia wane ya say yes so what be ya ne brabre de atia say on kan ntum say on criticism o de ba ma ban na me praising ye ready for the praises bia e wa ha say na say obi kan na say ye ko attorney general Onya me na tia neka na oni pa ti se kwa me A+ wonu wo mu ade ti sa me amemeti hei kwa me A+ foke up problem ma ti sa de wadwen tie na me to court na ade ne beko engosi hwe se ti angosi hwe ne se when attorney general wa back of akọ free e mo charges wo court eyi e wa man kofo kokko board is opuni no mo ne busuafo ne dem board of governor no wono no setting wo mu free. Enti se na wote wono e dia se na oba be kansa kwa me A+ ho am ye die di se eye no kware oba kansa mfa kwa me A+ ho ye nyini na mom kwa me A+ be kansa mfa attorney general no ye be die di because oba ye nkofo na o masam kwatwa ye ninye na oba seti o mo free nti ye mo be interesting enti that person say enti wa want me enti president no mpam no man nko me sam mfa na sam enye we me ba dum chendi aso me sa dum chendi a ba bia wadu no so ye na dwin so oba mama ne ho so a me se from ba ne Ghana fo hwehwe no na dia na pa ku my daughter anye me ba bia mo ya pa ku my daughter ba ha the kesi will be was in it instantly wo we you know what normal bloggers if you do with bad information all because of say you feed them so they don't want to tell you the truth now at the end of it all no on to pressure at the mouth yeah come out no so no which means say reduce we health in a gradual process and the show nation eku pressure na wo to ma wo no e na e ba beku and papa the tie say social media tie na wo kwafo no so no mo nkasa because want to wo nya jani wo kin cobra wo nyina ye pe e pa kin cobra re ye wo bi numere ye agras kore ye no bi na ye you are not credible said ye hu no Odo je me de manu asi.
That's pa me da say. Eno sapoma no. Yeah, eno sapoma me da say. Yemfa KB. Mame nko ne yemfa KB ansa na only di ka fre. Yes, yemfa YB. YB na to say. Yeah, but unlike video na bomode and like video na my why. Kukrumotro so me aso my why. Aha, we new subscribe to the channel. Hello YB. Hello. Hello, why be Utianka? Okay, I'm so on Tianka. Okay, young call the next person on Tianka. Yemfa why be Tianka? Yemfa Justina. Hello, Justina. Hello.
Hello, Adisheba.
Justina, let's say.
Good evening.
Right.
Where am I? Bass watch it.
My dear.
Na se dia me pese me kan wasem port na mahama aton ama e friend say yi president no
Burkina for leader no
Burkina president no odi sheba me srew we dia mo fa ma no ntum oba first no oton party bi ma obroni bi ekufu ado no mba ya o mo ye se o mo koje no sika obroni ne bo boss se ono beji in place no ekufu ado no mantimi entua ena aka obroni ne ho besi ne ena party bi aka no so no oto ama Burkina foi ebeye kakra na port no ye ni bi kura e wo Ghana ho meanwhile say ye di niam ba Ghana o di she ba yentimi nyi enti se Burkina no mo ba be own ye Ghana for ye porter na ye kwa na ye ba so obetra so atonto ne ma ne sa mfie na so anoko na ye twa da ho enti mo fama no ntum so beto bibia obetimi ato no 4 years pe ama so kwa na sa be di Ghana for but say otoma omo na say ekodi omo a da chi bia ye niema nyina be kwa kodi a owo enti na fe kuro no ebe kakra no ne ye ne a owo na eche enti ode she ba manu asi mesre wa de hia me pa mate
for the next caller hello
Yo, Odisheba, the great Ashanti warrior, nice one. 2-4 is our God. Right. Odisheba, Sam God. Yo, Sam God. Sa age, Sam Kofumi na say Mahama Pamo. Because nyase bia ni omutrim. Nyase bia ni omutrim na ya say obi ho a wonti ase. Obi also work communication as also no also the new innovation biba ebe support the wo ho no oh dem channel the uba betu ye no so no chese unim hu nim de bia if questions are relevant questions also busa no busa ma kran be so na bia be fa so be improve no kran no you couldn't answer you couldn't just question na enya hwe yenko age ni so se na mo so A+ so okay A+ kan kwa se mo TV so edidi na nadu kufu adu atem o mo na support ma A+ nya sa position na on okay okwa ya na ode so be de ho akobo oni mo ni agi obetra YouTube as a Abin TV o see garam say no MPP for na ye ni pese bu ma ma ni mo ase look at all these things I feel I'm turning such people about Muslim. But you know, free. Yes, you are MPP for some panel because you are poor beer on your principle. On principle people that are MPP for NDC for Mope. Into A+ panel, you the Yamnas say a bomb to a board down, a bonus bomb. That is Ghana for the beer, yes, now Okofio drew, and you know from so because asofo no omo hagana bebre yamude na da wo mo hu say spiritually na betuma mo waye yi enti nipa ntimi nwi na nipa so ntimi nwi a o situation ultim no wo de be so obi saa na region no is a universe cosmology zone which is a say ade bia ugidi a ade a also ye boa ho no wo de ba ko so obi nti wontimi nwi ntimi fa ho enhye adwuma bi ma ho to because se akola young guy o pesika kra na okosofo na sofo kase wo be yi a na ni age e bi so adwuma o kra no oko 2 days a 3 day wonko laziness ene nema be pray na ha Ghana fo na de nyame asese Ghana fo be hunu kakra na de ade ham say omu be wie no omu sa de propaganda neska no